I got the inspiration to come into this job from my mum basically. She'd worked with disability children and things like that, but she ended up getting a brain tumour. And she was actually had treatments on ward 2A, 2B and in the Rosemead Centre. And after visiting a few times and seeing what kind of work they did, I've come from a totally different background. I was a slaughterman for 20 years. So it just like made you realise that some things in life are worth a bit more, and the rewards that they get in this job are absolutely fantastic.
I just love working with public. I love to see all the patients and you meet different people every day.
I just thought, why don't I just go for it and see what it's like working in a hospital, because that's something I'd never done before. And I'm really glad I did, because it's sort of opened up this whole new world that's not contained in one spectrum, so you get to deal with everybody from the elderly right through to little babies, and you see so many different things every day, and that's what I like about the job. There's a lot of variety.
Our day-to-day tasks include everything really: personal care, helping people. It might be bed baths, personal hygiene, or helping them get to the shower, toileting, food and hygiene basically, breakfast, dinners, getting the brews to people. Amazing what a cup of tea can do for someone, help chirp them up. The cure for everything, a cup of tea.
Take measurements, weigh them, check the samples, get the patients ready for the doctor to see, take them to escort patients from here to probably X-ray wards, anywhere. If they get admitted, we take care of them, take them to wards and hand over there.
It's quite varied, and the way it's progressing, we're doing a lot more. There's a lot more involvement.
I work on the dialysis unit at Chorley. It's a day unit, so we get people coming in for dialysis sort of for 4 hours, the same patients. And my role sort of includes setting up the machines, lining the dialysis machines, preparing the area. When the patient is on dialysis, doing the hospitality, going around, cups of teas, biscuits, and then when they've gone, cleaning the space, getting it ready for the next.
I enjoy the patient contact side of it, getting to know my patient, getting to know the family. It's very rewarding at the end of the day, putting a smile on somebody's face when you have done something for somebody. I really like that side of the job.
I've chose to stay in oncology, but I've worked with people on here. I know one of my other colleagues has worked in outpatients, I think, for 8 years, but she's been on here for 4 years. She wanted to change, so she came to oncology. Another one, Heather, who's just joined us about 18 months ago. She was a HCA on the upper GI surgical ward, but she wanted to have a change. So, you can move about till you find your niche, which is for you.
They're now asking for NVQ level 3 or 2. If you don't have that, they can always ask you to learn from here. Just basic English and maths and science they ask for, and that's it really.
To get this job, I actually had a background in supporting people with learning disabilities, autism, challenging behaviour. I went into that side first because that's what my mum was into, but the medical side always fascinated me, so I had my CV from that. But I think anyone with a decent, caring, sensible personality that's not scared of a bit of work, and it can be hard work at times, we'll get into this job quite easily. You don't have to have millions of qualifications or anything like that. It's in-house training, you have your induction, you've nothing to worry about that side of things, and if you want to go further, then they'll help you go further.
There's lots of support, and the knowledge that I've gained over this last 12 years, and I've been supported through everything. That's why I'm still here. It's a good job and it's a good trust to work for.
It's everything that I could have wanted and probably more. I can see it being a career choice, a lifelong career choice, which I've never seen before in any of the jobs that I've done. I can see me staying right up until retirement age.
I don't think there's any particular skill. I think that everybody probably brings a different skill in with them without realising.
Come in with an open mind, and if you feel it might be a bit of a shock because you might be expected to get straight in there with the patients, and maybe you won't be, maybe you'll be cleaning rooms and making beds and making tea and stuff, but you do know that the prospects are out there and that you can sort of start as a band 2 and rise right up if you want to. You've just got to be determined, and you've got to be patient, and you've got to want it. But you invest in the NHS, they're going to invest in you.
The best thing about my job for me is when people go the other way out the door with a smile on their face, and most of them usually at some point come back with a card to say thank you, and the smile knowing you're part of that team that's going to back on the feet and back where they want to be with their family and friends.